more than one employee has said that they had consensual sex with you about 5 weeks ago.
I know who Jimmy is. I could be pregnant with his child.
So if you try to take any of my surgeries, you're gonna regret it.
I am putting my name in the running for chief intern.
I'm the HR guy now.
Oh, God.
What do you care about?
I don't know.
I think you should find out.
Wanna get a drink later?
You're engaged to another woman and you didn't tell me?
Would you marry me?
Are you serious?
I met someone today who truly loved someone.
You look just like Kelechie Ezie.
What we have isn't that.
I love you, Tanisha, okay? Will you marry me?
If you have a fire, I want to be the one to put it out.
Why don't you and me have a drink? Just a drink, like old friends getting a drink.
I like that. Let's start out as old friends.
Ripley Improv is excited to welcome you to our live stream show. Whether we are online or performing at a theater in Los Angeles, we acknowledge we are on the ancestral and unceded territory of the Gabrielino Tongva peoples. We invite you to investigate the land you inhabit and recognize the often ignored history of this land and this country. Please visit www.whos.land/en to learn more.
Look, I feel like you were gonna say something and then all of a sudden you kind of ran out.
Well, it was a lapse in judgment. Everyone knows that I get a little bit drunk and, I say things that are dumb and just forget about it. Just forget about it. We're here to do a job.
Great. Yeah, if you've got something boiling under the surface, it's better to get it out now.
You know what I wish I could do is just put a chin strap on you and just shut you up sometimes.
Alas, I am a separate human being with my own body, and that's not going to be possible.
You know what? I bet you I could find a way to shut you up.
I believe you. You could probably get me pulled off of a surgery or start an investigation into my past. That might work.
You really blame me for all of that?
Yes, I do. But work first.
Hold on, no, I can't. That's not. First of all, you won't vote for me for chief intern then, and then second of all, how are we supposed to work together if you feel like we have this like weird tension when I thought I was just doing my job, and you're holding these grudges against me?
Well, I didn't say I wouldn't vote for you for chief intern. I mean, I would need a really good reason to vote for you for chief intern. I mean,
yeah, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to tap dance all the way to rounds today, or what?
Oh, do you know how to tap dance?
No, it's a figure of speech.
Oh, well, do you have any special skills I could see you demonstrate for my amusement?
I'm not going there, okay? I'm not gonna. I think you're mind gaming me right now, and you know what? I'm not going to tell you what the thing I was going to tell you was, because
really,
I'm not going to, because I feel like that's what you want me to do. So I'm not going to do that.
Well, then I'm not going to tell you what I figured out about you.
What?
Yeah.
There's nothing to know about me.
Oh, there is.
You're bluffing.
Am I?
You know what? You're bluffing.
Am I?
You are. You're bluffing.
Oh, I don't buy you. No, I'm gonna take the rest of my vacation days for the rest of the year for you and me. What do you think of that?
Really?
Yeah, that's no bluff. I tell you, the last 2 weekends have been incredible.
Yeah.
And
I mean, moonlight yoga on the beach, more moonlight yoga in the mountains, just moonlight yoga everywhere.
moonlight yoga at sunrise.
Ah,
It's I know we've only spent a few days together, and I don't know that I've ever been happier.
no, me neither, old friend. Is it funny that I still call you that?
Sometimes, but it's like really cute, but it's also, I worry because like, what if I get tired of it and one day you say old friend and I'm just like, stop calling me that.
Yeah, I would
Really?
worry about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could try something else. I could just call you Dean.
I like the sound of that.
So, are you trying to get your job in HR back?
I don't know, because I hated the paperwork, but I don't know what I hate more. Being snubbed, having someone go around my head, or the paperwork.
I think you hate being snubbed more.
I think you're right.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll try not to snub ya, Dean.
All right, old friend. Or Julie.
Is that, I'm sorry. Sorry, you have to be quiet if I'm gonna listen to your heart.
Okay.
Okay, I heard it. I heard your heart. So, you have chest pain, shortness of breath, your heart rate is changing all over the place. So I think we need to get you into surgery right away. What do you think, Dr. Witherspoon?
Surgery?
Yeah, right away. I mean, we shouldn't waste a single moment.
I think we should first explain to the patient what her.
Okay. So the physical exam is showing that there might be some crepitus in the right wall, and a CT showed that there's tension pneumothorax, which all I can think is that you have exactly what Kelechie Ezie had, and we need to do surgery right now.
Dr. Brenn, can I see you in the hallway in a moment?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'll just leave these here with you, and I'll be in the hall.
And I will meet you there. Hi there. You like caffeine? Because our little friend, Dr. Brenn, I like to call her Dr. Bean, because sometimes, the caffeine, it just gets to her. A little jittery. But everything's going to be fine. It looks like we could have a bronchopleural fistula, which I'm happy to go over with you.
That would be wonderful. I would appreciate that. I do think it might be less caffeine and more the fact that I look exactly like Alicia. Did you know them? That there was stuff going on there.
I am not able to process this at this moment. I am feeling emotions that I do not want to feel.
That's valid. I feel that very often. You know, why don't I'm the chest pains aren't so bad. What?
No, I'm having a little bit of.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Dr. Brenn.
What is it? What is it? Oh my God! Oh my God! Code blue! Code blue! We got a 747 West Wing.
Code blue.
Help me get her up! Help me get her up!
Oh.
I'm getting a heartbeat, but it's faint. And you said she just collapsed?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I wasn't in the, Clare, I don't know. Her last name is here, and,
What was Claire doing in here? This is Rounds.
She's a patient.
I know I'm not a doctor and I'm always here and it's kind of strange, but I did legitimately have some chest pains, and given what had happened with Alicia, I thought it would be good to come in, and then this happened, which had nothing to do with my chest pains. So I am just participating because I witnessed the event, and if you have questions for me about how the collapse happened, I suppose I can answer that. But I can also leave.
If you're experiencing chest pains, that's something very serious.
Dr. Love, yes, it is incredibly serious, and we need to get Claire to an emergency OR room immediately.
We have someone who's
in fact,
literally...
Claire, take 4 of these.
Hanna, you're not going to take anything that she just handed to you. You probably just have gas. She's having a traumatic episode. And I'm not her senior yet, but I am...
Yet? What is that supposed to mean, yet?
I am going to be your senior, and I'm going to show you how it's done. Hanna, stop right now.
Don't tell me to shut up. I see you about to tell me to shut up, and I won't have it. This woman needs to be in the OR right now.
Shut up! Shut up, both of you! Why do you always have to be fighting? I think you want the same thing, and you keep trying to make each other push each other down.
You, Claire, need to go into the bed next to Dr. Tanisha. I don't care what Hanna has to say, and we are going to make sure that Tanisha doesn't code on us again. Can you do that, Bean? Can you do that?
You're not my superior.
Claire, I heard you were 2 steps away from surgery. What is that about?
I didn't want to freak you out. I just wasn't feeling my best, and after what happened, with Alicia.
Yeah. You're having chest pains, and why wouldn't you tell me something like that?
I don't know where we stand right now. I think you're a great person, and I, despite the cheating with the fiance and killing my twin sister, and okay, there's a lot of reasons why I shouldn't trust you, actually, but for some reason you have a kindness and this whole debt of honor thing, and it makes me feel like I should trust you, and I don't. And so in order to compensate for that, I have been avoiding you. And when I had these chest pains, I decided that instead of telling you, I would just come to the hospital and talk to Dr. Brenn, which was also probably a bad idea.
I'm not here to make you feel guilty. And I'm just worried about you. And I am a trained surgeon. I've saved countless lives, and yours means more to me than all of the others. I just want to be able to help you. That's what I'm here to do.
Well, I could use a second opinion.
I'm just here to help you, okay? Do you remember what happened? You collapsed?
I just remember that it was at home, and then there was some sort of break-in, and then I confronted the burglar, and then I tried to escape in my car, and my car rolled 5 times. And my dog got sick. Is that not what happened?
And your dog got sick?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what you remember happening last is that you were at home and someone broke in and you got in your car, you rolled your car, and your dog got sick.
But I confronted him, and it made him respect me more.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost like I also understood the code of thieves.
Dr. Witherspoon, I think you're remembering something that happened a few years ago. You actually were in the hospital working today and you collapsed suddenly. I remember when you had this car accident. You know, I've been here for 7 years. I was here when that happened too. And that wasn't today. And your dog is fine. But something is going a little funny. I think we're gonna have to put a monitor on your head, maybe with a chin strap to hold it in place, to see what's happening with your well, I'm not a doctor, but we're gonna have to study your brain and see what's going on. There might be some strange signals firing. Maybe a lack of blood to some portions. I'm sorry, you know, I think that this is a lot to take in.
Wait a minute. I have a dog?
You have a dog.
Want to be dazzling? Sparkle, shine, and catch every eye in the room with...
You really want to be dazzling?
Well then, well bam! It's me, Dr. Sexmeat here, telling you to buy some fat merch! Who needs body lotion when you can have buttons, hoodies, whatever else they got? Just look at the screen, it's not my job to memorize all this shit. I'm a doctor, I'm a real doctor, so you better believe me when I tell you you need this fat merch! How about you sparkle up your soul with some dazzling heartbeats threads and impress that sexy thing you've been Facebook stalking through the entire pandemic? Sexing out on some fat merch is like buying a little piece of all these sexy, hot, sextacular, hot sweat peeps at LA Gen, all for yourself. And who wouldn't want to wear a dollop of sex grease like this? They don't call it a sweatshirt for nothing. So what are you waiting for? How about you bap this link into the Google net and slather yourself with a soppy helping of fat merch? Why wouldn't you? It's self-love. It's fat merch. Heck, I'm getting so fired up about it, I think I'm gonna... Support Ripley. Support my defense in my malpractice suit. Buy this stuff and be... hot. Hot, 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 hot. Oh, ouch. Oh, spicy. Pretty, hot, tempting, fat merch.
Available for limited time only. Participating dealers. Terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
Claire.
Brenn.
You left this.
Oh. That's my book.
You're writing about your sister.
Yes. Well, you read it, so yes. Yes, that is what what do you think?
I think it's great. It's accurate. Kind. I only got to page 3.
Oh, just to page 3.
Something else. She told you about that?
Yeah.
We were gonna get a dog together. A golden doodle. She wanted to rescue it, and I told her. I told her no. She told you about that.
She always struggled with trying to make you happy and trying not to compromise her own allergies.
You should finish it.
It's called Unending Love. I don't think there really is an ending. Even if someone's gone, I don't think that love just goes away. Do you?
If things change, do they go away?
If things go away, do they ever change? Okay, well, I'm glad we had this very philosophical discussion on the stairwell. It feels appropriate, something I should put in my book. I would like you to read the rest. It's only about 30 more pages that I put in here. I had an earlier draft and it was shit, but I would like some thoughts from the source material.
I don't get it. Why are you behind me? I know. Are you a therapist now or what? it's like I can't even hear you sometimes because you're right. You're directly behind me. I have a problem that I'd like to formally put a complaint in about, and you're just sitting here looking at a file.
It's not just, it's your file. It's your file.
It's my file. That's interesting. Can I see it actually really quickly?
Sure.
Okay, great. Let's see.
Just take it. Just there you go. Just take it.
Yeah, I am just going to get rid of this piece of information that no one needs.
You can't do that. You can't.
Oh, it's too late. It's already crumpled in my hand.
No. Dude,
So, like I was saying, I'd like
Dr.
to
Love,
lodge...
I have duplicates. This is not the only copy. There are duplicates in the. You swear, like, look, just because Youngblood came back and made a mess of things, like I didn't know about it, just because I took a couple personal days, if anybody thinks they're gonna oust me from HR, they got another thing coming. All right?
Hey, man, I supported you being in this position. I actually thought you were doing a great job, and then Jane came and mucked everything up. She's crazy.
I know. She is nuts. Now, Dr. Love, I never took you for a toe stepper, but right now you are stepping on toes.
All right.
Pull up that piece. I need you to uncrumple that piece of paper.
Well, how about this, actually?
Smooth it out. Just smooth it out.
Hold on.
Okay, I'll hear you. Okay.
I have something that you want, and you have something that I want. And maybe it would benefit both of us if this piece of paper didn't get uncrumpled in all of the duplicates.
The fact that piece of paper indicates that your transcripts from your medical school are essentially forged. Is that the secret that Dr. Fuller was talking about?
Dr. Fuller was talking about that with you?
He just said a secret.
How did he? Oh, God.
Look, Dr. Love, if this is true, I mean, you gotta come clean.
It's not true, okay? It's mostly untrue.
Look, I know we live in a world of grace, all right? It's a bunch of nuance. There's very few things that are just cut and dry, like being wet or being dry. You're either wet or you're dry. There's no, I'm kind of dry. No, you're either wet or you're dry. And you either went to med school or you didn't go to med school.
You know what? I went to the door after this conversation because you shouldn't even be here. This is Jane Youngblood's job, and I'm gonna see to it that you no longer. I'm going to the door now.
Look at how she treats this workstation. Look at this. It's a mess. There's just papers everywhere.
Dr. Witherspoon? Do you recognize me?
Yeah. John Legend?
Did you call me John Legend? That's the best thing I've heard all day. But I'm gonna be honest.
I don't like that song, All of Me. It's annoying.
Dr. Fuller, just a moment if you would.
Yes.
As you can see, she has the Chinstrap device on. What it seems we're dealing with is an interesting kind of amnesia.
Okay. Dr. Witherspoon, I am Dr. Cameron Fuller. I am... I'm a colleague of yours, and you admire me very much. You look up to me as a mentor, as a leader, and...
Dr. Fuller, I don't mean to interrupt.
Yes.
But it's pretty inappropriate to tell her how she feels about you in this condition. You're implanting ideas in her head. You really should just help her find her way back without telling her how she feels about you.
Sure. Actually, Nurse Julie, do you mind if can I talk to you out in the hallway just for a second?
Of course. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Lover. That's you.
Dr. Witherspoon?
I'll be in the hallway. I'm going to go ahead and go. But Dr. Witherspoon, if you need me, I'm Nurse Julie. That's all you need to know.
Okay, Nurse Julie. He's
Dr. Witherspoon. So, you're going to be fine. You are, as always, in the company of some of the best doctors in the world.
Who?
This entire team. And something you should know is that the vote for chief intern is coming up. And I don't know, just keep your eyes open for the kind of care you're receiving. But
I don't want interns taking care of me, first of all. All right? I am a doctor. I know what happens around June every year. Okay, the deaths go up. Someone get me a resident and get me a resident now!
Okay, I will find you a resident. Hang on just a moment.
I'm just so worried. She's, like all of this hospital's stability, and she doesn't remember anything from the last 5 years. What she thinks is that she's here after a car accident that she had 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And she doesn't recognize half the staff because most of you are so new.
Yeah.
And I'm freaking out. I'm just going to say I'm freaking out.
Well, I think we need to take a wait and see approach here.
What a wait and see approach. Okay.
I mean, we can't. We're not brain surgeons, right?
No, we're not brain surgeons.
Yeah.
We are goddamn heart surgeons and nurses.
And you know what? I don't know. This got me thinking about something, and it may seem petty, it may seem ridiculous, but I want to get your opinion about it. And just be completely honest with me.
Okay.
Two things. One, do you really think I look like John Legend? And two, do you think I could rock a chinstrap beard?
Well, Dr. Fuller, I've always thought you looked like John Legend, and I would love to see that on you.
That's all I wanted to hear.
I'm going to get off the elevator. I don't even want to be on the floor.
No, don't. You don't need to. You're fine.
Don't tell me what I need and what I don't need, okay?
You're not my superior.
I will be. And you are handling yourselves terribly back there.
I was
panicking,
panicking,
you to take
okay?
charge of the situation.
Alicia Ayub had chest pain the morning that she died, and I said nothing, okay?
You told me that. I know that. She's not Alicia.
They have the same DNA. Doesn't that matter? They have the same DNA. It could be the exact same thing. Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. She could be suffering from the exact same thing. Thankfully, I saw her in the hallway and took her pulse, and it stabilized, so she's okay.
Let me just pretend it's not me for a second. Just asking you a goddamn question. Just pretend, if you can. If I was a doctor that saw that someone had chest pains and did the workup that you did on her, would you actually conflate her situation with Alicia's, or would you think that maybe she's just having a little bit of maybe emotional symptoms, or
don't talk about a woman having emotional symptoms, okay? The closest thing that it was to was a bronchial fistula, and it wasn't that, so
you can't even admit that maybe your emotions got in your way.
My emotions got in the way, fine.
And that it clouded your ability to see that the person who actually needed help was the one person who cares about you at this friggin' hospital.
It was then that Dr. Love was pregnant, though she would never tell any of the doctors.
What is going on? What are you saying to me right now?
I don't know. I just read it in a book.
What is that? Give it to me. What the? What is this?
It's a book, okay?
You are out of your mind. You are straight up crazy.
I'm not out of my mind. It says it right there. Everything else in there is true. Everything else in there is true. This is my floor.
Oh, what a day. What a day.
What a day, what a day.
Yeah, I have to tell you something, or ask you, or request of you, or come away with me.
What?
I should probably preface it with it's not just like a crazy emotional thing. I swear I have all, I'm perfectly, I've got all my faculties. I've strapped on my helmet. The chin strap is tight, elbow pads, going forward with a clear conscience. I'm just saying, I found out a huge secret, and I can't betray this person. I can't betray this person's trust, so I have to go. Or maybe I could stay, but then I have to potentially jeopardize my career. And the more people I tell, the more people I jeopardize.
Excuse me, doctor. Where are you going?
I'm not.
Dr. Witherspoon, you're not supposed to be up. You need to be resting in bed.
Oh no, resting is over. Resting is over. I was waiting for a doctor, an actual doctor.
Dean, I'm going to have to call this. I'm going to need to put this over the intercom. We need someone to come and get Dr. Witherspoon. I would love to come with you, but I can't. I've got Dr. Witherspoon's lost her memory, and the hospital might fall apart without me here. I just can't do it. I can't do it, Dean.
Nurse Julie, calm down. The doctor is in. He's right here, aren't you, Dr. Love?
Who are you calling, Doctor?
I'm Dr. Burroughs.
No. Why are you saying that to them? I know who you are. I know what we had. You would never let anything bad happen to me.
Well, of course not. I'm a learned doctor, but
You're my mentor. And you've taught me so many things.
Dr. Witherspoon, we're gonna just let's walk, okay? Don't run away from me this time, okay? We'll get you back to your bed.
Oh my God.
Oh. So you see, I can't. Dean, friend, I care about you so much. And I don't mean to snub you right now, but Dr. Fuller needs me here, and Dr. Love. They need Nurse Julie, and I just can't leave all of that because you asked me to do more moonlight yoga.
I know it was crazy. And I guess I can figure this out on my own, and maybe I can stay. I don't even know why I said that. I'm sorry. I made you feel uncomfortable. Look, if you don't want to do moonlight yoga with me anymore, I understand, okay?
I do more than anything in the world, but right now, Dr. Witherspoon is literally running up and down the corridors looking for doctors that were here 5 years ago.
We have to help her. I understand. We can help her together.
Suction. Oh, is it true?
What is what true?
What I read in that book.
I can't believe you're talking to me about this right now.
When should I talk to you about it?
No, we gotta pass the hour somehow.
Both of you are on some sort of trajectory to get me out of here or drive me crazy. I'm not falling for it. I'm here to do...
Dr. Fuller, what's your trajectory? I just know that she's pregnant.
Interesting.
It's not like a gigantic secret.
I don't know. I feel like you were about to confide in me, and then you shut that down.
Then I realized that you knew that I was pregnant.
Who's the dad?
Of course, it's Dr. Ayub. That should not even be a question in anyone's mind.
I mean, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be, and yet it kind of is. I don't know.
More packing on the left side?
Got it.
Bren, are you having some sort of lapse of memory? Do you not remember literally talking about this 2 nights ago?
Got a little blood in the chest.
Suction?
All right.
Do I remember not we talked about you pregnant?
Yes.
I don't remember talking about you pregnant.
Now I'm insane. I can't even do the surgery. You people can't even. I'm just holding a clamp with a piece of thing with blood on it.
You need that packing in on the left side.
This is Nurse Julie up at the nurse station. I'm just getting on the intercom to say that Dr. Witherspoon is running around the hospital yelling and looking for people that aren't here anymore. If you see Dr. Witherspoon, please grab her by the chin strap and see if she'll stop. Thank you. That's a job.
I'm doing that. I'm gonna go get her.
Dr. Love.
Okay.
What does Dr. Fuller know about you?
Beats the shit out of me.
For a look at our weekly weather forecast, we're heading on over to Kurt. Hey, Kurt.
Good evening, everyone. I know we've all got Hurricane Humphrey on the brain, but you can rest assured, while we can expect some strong crosswinds and heavy rain, it can't blow too far inland.
Well, I know one person who's not going to be looking forward to those showers, and that's my son. He hasn't showered in weeks. Guess you should call that Mayday. Mayday, hello.
Mayday. Oops.
We have so.
Back to you, Ted.
Thanks, Kurt.
Now let's get back to the show.
Witherspoon? Are you here? Dr. Witherspoon! I can't find her. I don't know where she is, Dean.
Learn how to drive. There was hope in the air. Hearts in the breeze. Hard to believe we turned out to be wild. Watched over us for a while.
Have eyes on her.
Coloring all of the memories blue. When the good ones are gone too soon. Wrote a note in a dream.
This is one of my favorite places in the hospital, where I don't feel the pressure of saving lives.
One of our favorite places in the hospital.
You should get that chin strap out of your mouth.
I said it was one of our favorite places in the hospital.
I don't know how to tell you this. I'm Dr. Burroughs, but that's not important right now.
What? Saying that you're Dr. Burroughs?
No. I'm your mentor, Dr. Love. It's good to see you again.
I saw you last night. What are you talking about?
There's something I forgot to tell you last night. It's about my daughter.
I told you I don't want to be a stepmom. Do we have to keep talking about this?
It's not about that. It's about the fact that boy, I sure hope you're gonna forget this.
I have a memory like a gilded oxen in a cage, wrought with iron and forged in fire. Why would I forget it?
It's ridiculous to think that. My daughter forged her transcripts from medical school.
Tanisha! There you are. Dr. Burroughs?
Dr. Love?
Why do you keep calling your dad Dr. Burroughs? Is this some kind of a joke?
It's not. You're right. This isn't funny. I think we gotta go back to your room so that you can show me around the hospital for Father-Daughter Day.
We'll see you later. Well, we should all go. We should all, three of us. We can't leave Dr. Witherspoon here.
Give us a moment. Little Dr. Love.
What was that?
I need some private time. A minute.
Okay. I will see you back in your room.
I'm sorry. It's
Hard to believe we turned out to
hard to believe that her sister can just show up and.
You shouldn't have shared my book. I gave you to this in trust that you would be the only one reading it. I don't want to find it in a locker room.
Sorry, that thing you wrote about love, it surprised me. I didn't know. I forget things quickly. I I don't know why I shared it.
Well, it seems like everyone at this hospital really has a penchant for disappointing me.
Oh, wait, your sister gave me something, and I want you to take it. Oh, that you already had one, and I guess she gave it to people that she loved. It's changed for me, and I don't want to start over. I don't want to see you. I'm sorry I shared your book.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
I can't shout any louder when I open my mouth. No sounds come out. I can't rewrite a chapter when the page has been ripped out. There's